Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is day 5, and that is, the number of grace. 5 is the number of grace in the Bible. And God gives us grace freely. He gives us peace, He gives us grace, He gives us mercy freely. So, today, I encourage you to take advantage of that. Like, I encourage you to invite God in your space. I encourage you to pray to God, to talk to God, to ask the Holy Spirit to be invited in, to talk to Jesus. And ask God what that means to you and how you can apply it to your life, because today is a day of grace. Day 5 out of 21-day fasting and praying. I just pray that God gives you extra grace today. So as I'm praying for myself, I'm going to definitely be praying with you. Yesterday was day 4. It was a great day. Like, I had a great day yesterday, and I pray you guys had a great day as well. Not only was a holiday, I went to work, and I just had some really good clients come in. Like, I had some great clients come in. I had 2 previous clients and then 2 new clients, and just really, really good people around me yesterday. So I had a great day yesterday. Spent some time with my family. So I had a great day. I wanted to fold a little bit on my my fast yesterday because I'm doing no sugar. And my sister brought nothing but cakes. And I love nothing but cakes. I'm not a big cake, pie, cookie type of sweet person. I'm a candy sweets. But I love nothing but cakes, and she brought one, and I did not eat it. And I wanted to. I wanted to eat it. I wanted to take it home. I wanted to eat it, but sticking to my guns, sticking to my fast, and you know what I'm saying, and just doing what I gotta do. I'm definitely trying to. The first week, mentally, is probably the hardest. For me, I try not to give myself something too heavy, but mentally it's hard because you could always be like, I just started, I could start over. And I don't want to start over. I don't want to start over. I just want to keep trucking through and getting through this fast. I will say this, though. With a 21-day fast or any fast that you're doing, there's going to be some hiccups. There's going to be some days where you don't want to do it, or whatever the case may be. And those are the days you're going to need to pull on God a little bit more. Invite God into your space. Invite Jesus into your space. Invite the Holy Spirit in. And when those days get tough, those are the days that you pray a little bit more. Maybe, spend some time with God. Meditate a little bit more that day. Take a walk with God. Invite God in to go have lunch with you. Or with me, I do walks with God. Or I put it in my calendar to spend time with God. I'd be like, I'm going to, go to dinner with God, or I'm going to go take a walk with God, or like today when I get home, I think me and God going to watch a movie. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that when we have extra time, if we invite God in those spaces and the things that we like to do, we find that spending time with God is a lot easier. We find that connecting with His Word is a lot easier. We find that things in life is a lot easier and a lot simpler when we invite God into those spaces. So I encourage you today and every day that if you're struggling with anything, or if you just don't have anything to do and you don't necessarily want to do it by yourself, invite God in and ask Him to do it with you. And share those moments of those things that you like to do. Share those moments with God and spend that time with God. So, yeah, I encourage you today. Today is day 5. It's that wonderful, beautiful thing called grace. And I am so grateful that God gives us grace. Because even when we out here and we're doing crazy stuff, or when we think we're doing something right, God's grace comes down and cover us when we don't really understand or we don't really know. So, yeah, Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and it's the number of grace. It's the 5th day. Rounding out this week of praying and fasting for entrepreneurs. I'm excited. Like, these first 4 days have been amazing. Like, it's just been amazing. A piece of peace and a piece of peace in my brain that has been the best I've ever experienced. So, yeah. Peace beyond our understanding is what this has been for me. It's just been God just doing what He do, showing up in my life in the smallest ways. A lot of times we think God is going to show up big and it's going to be thunder and it's going to be clouds and it's going to be fireworks. And sometimes it's like that. Sometimes God gives us the big W's. But we have to be grateful for the small W's, like the small W's. Like for me, I made some guacamole and it was good. Like the first time I made guacamole, it was trash. Like I didn't pick the right avocados. I didn't follow the directions correctly. I didn't take my time and it was trash. The second time I made guacamole, it was delicious, y'all. It was so good. And I'm still talking about this guacamole because it was really, really good. Like, and anybody who knows me or talks to me more than 5 or 10 minutes, you know I do not like to cook. I don't like grocery shopping. That's the only place I don't like to spend my money is groceries. Like, I don't like cooking. I don't like being in the kitchen. Like, I just don't enjoy it. And so anytime I want to cook, it's a struggle for me because I got to go in there and I got to do it. And it's a process. It's such a long process. Like, cooking is such a long process. For me, I think. For those who love it and those who enjoy it, kudos to you. Hats off to you. May God be the glory. Like, happy times for you. But me, myself, I don't like it. I don't like to do it. I like to do hair. I like to cook in the salon. You know what I'm saying? So I was really, 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 really happy about my guacamole. Because guacamole is a process, and it starts with picking the right avocados. So if you don't pick the right avocados, then your guacamole is going to be trash. And I think for me, the first time I made guacamole, I didn't pick the right avocados. So I had to sit them at home and let them ripen. And when they got ripe, I was able to use them, and my guacamole came out great. So, yeah, I learned something new. And I embraced it. So that's a plus, and that's a blessing. So I'm excited. I'm just excited about what God is going to do with the rest of this fast. Like I said, the first 4 days have been amazing for me. So I'm excited to see what God is doing. I'm excited to see what God is doing in your life. And I'm grateful for it all. So today is the number of grace. Today is day 5. So just enjoy it. And invite God into your spaces and the things that you like to do. And as always, let me know how it's going. If you're struggling with anything, or if you just want to be like, here's what I've learned, or here's what I've tried, or here's what's been happening. Let me know what's happening. I would love to know. Okay, you guys, be blessed.